Minister, and this goes to Robodebt and debts raised by the apportionment of pay slips. I'll just declare I know you know my office has been dealing with a number of South Australians who are affected by this, and I have presented to your office a number of instances, and I understand you're going to have those particular instances looked into.
I think I actually signed a letter to you only in the last couple of days, and you provided me with some additional information around a number of cases that had come to your office.
Yeah.
I've subsequently asked for those cases to be investigated, to come back to you, but also providing with some advice around. I mean, obviously, these cases are not even at a point of review.
And I appreciate them, but what I'm seeing in my office is, I've had, I think it was 15 constituents who'd been subject to these apportionments, and you'll know my office is now actively assisting people through the AAT, which is why we try to avoid.
Well, I don't think it's there yet. I think we're
The 15 is about avoiding that, but my office has assisted a number of people now in the AAT that have been through the AAT and have been successful in because I know there are some different decisions across the AAT as to whether the apportionment is legally sufficient, or whatever the terms you've been using for the other class action. So whilst you are helping me with my constituents, I suspect there will be more that come through the door, and I just wonder at what point is the department going to raise this to a test case to get a judicial ruling, so that we don't just keep stacking up the AAT time after time after time, getting a mix of decisions that it's just bogging people down, and it's actually also using departmental resources.
Well, I'm happy to take undertake to review the exact issue that you're talking about in relation to.
And I've spelt out the legal issue, and I've spelt out the cases, but I just again would ask you to take on notice whether you will consider, and I don't mind if it's, well, I'd have to speak to my constituents, but in principle I wouldn't mind if it was one of my constituents where you run a test case, and a test case is where the Commonwealth pays both legal bills, to get a judicial answer, so we're not chewing up all this AAT time.
Well, I'm certainly happy to have a discussion with the Secretary about how we might seek to remedy the concerns that you
Thank you. And look, I don't mean, I apologise if I was short and shaft before, but equally so, I don't like answers that come back that are dismissive of a genuine concern that I was raising in response to.
Yeah. Look, Senator, I'm pretty sure, I know Mr. Pira, he wouldn't be dismissive of you. It would have been genuine. And look, I'm happy to answer the toughest questions, and I'm happy for you to ask them, but just
Thank you.
the respectful way that we've been discussing now.
Yeah. Thanks,
late
Senator
on day
Patrick.
4.
Yeah.
Thank you.